This is another spectacular. Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy, you know who. You can finish that. It's Mamba over here. You know where we are. The Queen's Wharf, touch it. That's right. We're back again. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey guys, we have major progress over here. It's been 2 weeks as usual, which I always keep you the update of 2 weeks. And there has been a significant change over here. There's been levels. Check that out. You got high columns coming all the way straight through. So I don't know what's going on over here. If that scaffolding is gonna come up as well on the other side, or they're just gonna put that there so they can form up those columns. Because on the other side I can see the bad cage coming through. So we'll go around and have a look, because I've been scouting the building and I can see some major changes over here. We'll go around. Here we go guys. We got some big beams being installed over there, and these are the same as 44-3 Queen Street. This is the same company, BSF. I think these beams come from China, because I was watching one of their videos, which I'll put a link down below here, and you can have a look at what they do and how they bring these beams back here. I think they're prefabricated. I'm hoping these ones are made here in Australia, but what these do, hey, hang on a minute. Hey, I hope you're well, wherever you are in the world, and everything is going as good, and yeah, here we are going good. But like I said, the pandemic is still here, but we still have to live our lives. I have another sad story to share with you today, but for now, let's continue with these. Like I was saying, these beams come from China. The ones that I saw on the video came on a ship, and these are the same as 44-3 Queen Street, but the ones at 44 Queen Street, they're a little bit higher. But when you look at these beams being installed here, what does equate to? It means they plan these far ahead, and what it does, it minimizes the work on site. So those beams are being built off site, getting installed here. If they were being built on site, if you're doing it like with formwork, you would require a lot of foam support for those particular beams there. And what does minus, it minimizes the workload on site, and it propels the job forward much faster. While if you were doing it like on site, it would have taken longer. And looking at the logistics as well, and being in the city and the magnitude of this building, you have to put that in consideration. It does take a lot. But on the flip side of that, which is it's a double-edged sword, because it's quicker for the builder, but what that does do for the workers over here, it minimizes the work that they have to do, the workload. So that equates to people losing jobs and stuff like that, which I had there've been massive layouts of here. So I hope those guys would get a place, find a job somewhere. But this is the times that we live in, guys, and yeah, it's a reality check. So it is what it is, and we have to keep moving on and fight the battles that we're meant to go through. This is part of life. So there you go. Oh, someone lost your credit card. Find out what that is. So like I was saying, the buildings are starting to take shape. So you can see over here, once they have that, I think they would have to either install another method of how they will pour that slab. And on that slab, that in between those beams, they have something called the floating biscuit, which is half a slab which has been poured to bridge over that which is the deck, to bridge over through to the beam. And I think they would have to tie that down. We'll go there and have a quick look. There you can look at it up close. So in between here, they'll bridge over with the floating biscuit, and underneath there we have something called a Bondic, which is a sheet of metal that blocks the concrete from coming through and gives that perfect clear finish. So if you had to think about it, they would have to have all formwork through here, and it's overhanging already, which is heavy duty. This would have tied in, it's tied in into the columns, which helps it take that cantilever out of that equation. So you have obviously heavy duty back propping over there. Yeah, go son. So there you go, you have that back propping over there installed, heavy duty. If it was formwork, you would require a lot of frames and that kind of stuff. So this is a perfect solution for this problem over here. So problem solved. Let's move on. Yo, here we go. This looks like it's gonna be a ramp over here. It's obviously ramping up, as you can see it. They're starting to tidy up all the bits and pieces, close it all in. Obviously they have to form around the hoist. That panel, they will come back later and just fill that in. Once the hoist is coming out, they can do that through the lift, or dig a couple holes through the building, use forklifts, whatever type of method they want to use. So you can see that column has already been jumped. So they pour that and then they jump it again. And again, guys, like I always say, this is for the people who are not in formwork, so they can get familiarized with the type of process that do take place in construction. As you can see, they have the yellow scaffolding, which is the perimeter scarf, and then you got the silver one, which is the heavy duty scarf. Mainly is used for laying deck or form support, which means it's going to be another high strand all the way through. You can read that through the columns, as you can see on the turnaround of the columns, and that's the top end. That means that's how high that slab is going to go. And now if you look at sometimes on the jump, you will see some rebates over there, where you can see where they have those steel beams go through holes going through the core. That means there's going to be slabs going through there. So yeah, those are some of the indications that you do look for. And on that jump there, last time I was wondering what that was. There was a box in there to get the boys to walk in there. Sometimes they have a lift box, which has its own formwork on the bottom of it. And yeah, that means you can get through the door and then lock the shutters, push it with the push pulls, so you can get that perfect finish of that particular core that's just right there. Could be just a small lift, service lift, or whatever it is. So there's going to be another ramp to go through there. That'll be interesting to see how that materializes. So I'll take you around to the ramp, to the river. Here we are down the river. Nothing has really changed much. So they must be doing some piling somewhere. I can't really tell where. Can't see, but the badge is still where it was last time. I haven't really moved much. One thing I want to show you guys is see that building over there? That is the one. It's going to be the tallest tower in Brisbane. So Sky Tower is not going to be the tallest anymore. They just reached the last floor there, and they're pulling down the jump. That's the jump with the red on top of it. You can see they started pulling it apart. I'm gonna have to go down there and do a video on this building. But the thing is, doing this type of buildings, because it's so high, your drone can't really get up that high. And like you know, I don't have one yet. I will get one. I keep saying that, but times are tough. It's priority. But yeah, I'll take you there. So there you have it, guys. You can see it from this side. You can see the tower is starting to take shape and pretty much protruding outside the streets. Very soon there's going to be another whole different system over here. It's going to be installed, and it will be interesting to see how that looks. If you look up on those columns, they've already pretty much prepped up for where those beams are going to sit. Those are the stoppers for the ring stoppers to stop the deck from sliding down, and then they reinforce it with those blue beams, heavy duty beams. And as you can see up on that side, 2 steps back up. Obviously they would have a method of encapsulating these. I'm thinking it's probably going to be screens, but we'll have to wait and see what it's going to be. Or they could just extend the scarf as it goes up. Sometimes they do have screens kind of attached to those beams, but they probably pour the beams first and then do the rest of the slab with it on top, because that's why they have those floating biscuits. They just take the main deck out of the equation. They take the not the beam, the deck, the middle deck out of the equation, and all you got to do is just pour the beams to tie up all those columns with the slab, obviously, you know, in place. And then obviously they'll just do the backfilling with the either with the barrow or with the concrete pump, whichever method they want to use. And then they'll start erecting their screens out on the outside. That's why you see bits and pieces. They've already stripped that scarf back. They're probably waiting for that. We'll see when we come back in the next couple of weeks. As usual, from here, Queen's Wharf, Mamba is here. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like, and thanks for everyone who's been subscribing to my channel. Definitely making a difference. We got to 300, so thank you very much for all those who supporting me. So as usual, hasta la vista, bye bye, au revoir. Ow! Mamba's out. Take it easy, guys. Rewind that back. I finished the video without telling you the story that I wanted to say. This food store here just closed about last week. I noticed it last week when I passed by, and I just wanted to share with you, like, this is another perfect example of the reality check on COVID. Like, people are losing their jobs, and I made a video about this place one time. I'm like saying, would that be weird if you came here and you find that this store, everything is in there, but there's no one in there? But look at this. It was a perfect store. All the food in there, everything nicely tucked away, like it was well designed, in a strategic position, all that kind of stuff. But here we are. It's gone down. I mean, it's pretty much all over the city. Like, there's a lot of people losing like their jobs and business shutting down. So yeah, man, it's starting to hit home, you know. Even the pub up top, like that pub that used to be up there, it's also closed. It's there no more. I know when we used to come for matches here, the boys used to come up there, have a drink, and then, you know, we'll be on our way again. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and yeah, I hope these guys are probably just relocated somewhere else, and they're not out of work. Hopefully it's just because of the rent. It could be too expensive, they can't afford it. But yeah, that's one thing I was like, man, if that was my business, I'd be shattered, man. Like, it's tough times to be bosses too. So I thought I'd just share that with you quickly, because I forgot. Real food, real coffee is no more. So boys, there you go, man. Yeah, sad times, bro. Sad times.